Welcome to the Mick, a Mook, and a Mike.
Hosted by four-time Emmy-nominated producer
Frank Pace. And retired New York City firefighter, 9/11 first responder, and Vietnam vet, Billy O'Connor.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad for my boy Frankie. You know, they have a great thing like that in the Bronx. They have a band, like a store, right? And a big sign, for lease. And somebody wrote Navidad on it. Feliz Navidad.
That's like Jesus saves and Jacquemin scores on the rebound or something. And Roger Bear scores on the rebound.
I remember the first part of that, Jesus saved, and I've always forgot the punchline.
Yeah.
And Roger Bear
scores on the rebound.
Roger Bear, we back to Roger
Bear. We'll go back to the first year. Roger Bear, by the way, for those who may not remember, is Rod Gilbert.
Roger Bear. What, you don't speak English?
I do speak English.
You all set for your holly deal or what? Do you walk around with mistletoe and try and get a cold feel or a little touch pee-pee?
I did last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
You get a little touch pee-pee or a little cold feel?
Cold feel. I get a lot of cold feels.
You get a little cold shoulder.
Yeah. Well, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy
is
New
right,
Year
pal.
coming up.
Another year down, huh?
I hope it's good. How old are you now?
77. I'll be 77 in May.
Holy shit.
So a couple of months.
Holy shit.
Most guys my age are dead. But yeah, what do you do, man? It's mellow maintenance now, right? 77.
Yeah, just on to the next one. On to 78 and 79 and 80 and 81 and 82. And I don't know about you after 83.
You know, I always said to myself, you know, when I'm 85, you know, I'll buy out. That'll be good. I had enough, you know, 85, that's a good age, you know. That's bullshit. I'll be hanging on. While they bury me, I'll be hanging on the side of the grave. I mean, give me one more moment, one more shot, you know?
My friend Marty said he once went to a funeral for a 94-year-old man. And his wife said, he had so much to live for. 93. Are you okay? Are you going to make it?
I don't know if I'm even going to make the podcast. Well, he had so much to live for.
Yeah, he had so much to live for.
My old man told me that my grandmother died suddenly at 109. She died suddenly.
And natural causes. It's like Dick Van Dyke says, he's 98. He says, I understand I could go any day now.
Any day? Oh, he's on borrowed time now. He's on a scholarship.
No, well, he's on a scholarship.
Yeah, man, come on. After 85, it's a scholarship, right?
No, I figure after... I look at life as a baseball game. You know, if you go in your 70s, if you go in the first half of the 70s, it's the top of the seventh. If you go in the bottom of the 70s, it's the bottom of the seventh. All the way up until if you make 90, it's top of the ninth.
You're hoping for extra innings, huh?
I'm hoping for extra innings.
Tie game.
Yeah.
I don't know, brother. I don't know how long we really, you know. It's quality of life, right? That's the whole deal. I don't want to fucking sit in a... I already told my son for the way out, I says, you know, if I'm in a hospital and it doesn't look good, you bring me a bottle of Jack and get me a bag of smack and I'm saying goodbye. I'm out the door.
I think I told you when I had my annual physical, he said, you got to get a shingles shot. I said, well, I don't know about those vaccines, you know.
Oh,
because
listen to this.
But he said the shingles shot can surveys have shown by the American Medical Society that shingles shots can delay or by Alzheimer's by 20%.
Is that right?
He said, yeah, I still don't know. He said, well, it's your decision. You can get the shot or you can spend your later years in diapers and not knowing where you are.
Can I get two?
Well,
I get the shingle shot, but the reason I don't get the flu shot. Fuck the flu shot. I got the flu shot. It gives you the flu. I never get the flu. I swear to God, until I got the flu shot, then I got the flu. But the shingles I get, and I tell you why. I know two guys that had that shit.
yeah.
It's a nightmare.
I know.
That's no bargain.
I know a few guys have got it.
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's
He's supposed to get the shingles shot twice within 3 to 6 months.
yeah, twice, and then you
And
don't have
after
to
that,
get it
you
no
don't
more.
have to
though.
get it again.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So that's for all you people that are not up on your vaccinations. You know,
live in diapers.
I can tell you something about venereal disease too, if you want to know how to cure it. You know, I was a big star with that when I was in Vietnam.
How do you get it?
How do you get venereal disease? Off a toilet. That's what I used to say anyway. I mean, I had to clap so many times I was in Vietnam. I had my own coffee mug over at the infirmary. They knew me. I mean, like I was one of the regulars, you know. But they give you a shot of bicillin. And what they tell you is that you can't drink alcohol for 3 weeks. The doctors will tell you, you can't drink alcohol because alcohol counteracts the penicillin, which is complete bullshit. It doesn't. The reason they don't want you drinking alcohol because they think you're going to get drunk and go back downtown and give it to somebody.
Yeah.
That's basically the reason why.
Preventative medicine.
My ass, when I was sitting down, my ass looked like I caught the soul machine. I had so many shots of bicillin. I was over there every week.
They can find your ass?
Not too many people can.
Just for the people who don't know, Billy's got what we call a GA.
The GA.
A gone ass. he is saggy in the butt.
My friends in grammar school used to tell you got a bad case of the GAs, O'Connor. The GAs, gone ass.
Before I forget, today we'll be visiting with Santa Claus.
Hey,
he was
himself.
He was out last night. So I don't know what we're going to get, but he's been out for 24, 48 hours. So
I've been out for longer than 48 hours. That ain't too bad.
So
and he's famous.
We'll visit with Santa Claus a little bit later. So what else you wanted to discuss?
I don't know. I'm waiting for this Bob Dylan movie to come out. I kind of I want to see this. I can't believe this kid. What do you think as a person in the business? This kid teaches himself how to play guitar, play harmonica, does 40 songs, and sounds just like Dylan. Not that Dylan's is not. I know he's not Pavarotti, and he'd be the first to say it. But I was really impressed with the amount of work. 5 years.
I haven't heard any of the music. I can doubt that he sound like Bob Dylan, but I maybe he can be close.
He sounds just like him.
Does it right?
I swear to God, I'm a Dylan freak. This guy, I thought that they dubbed it. That's how good he sounds.
Really?
And they do it every shot. He learned 40 songs, and they do every one live. So this kid, Timothy Chalamet, I mean, I saw him in a thing called The King. Did you see that? About Henry V.
I know who he is, but
the kid was terrific. This is I'm kind of looking forward to this one. It's a Christmas movie.
Good.
But I'm an old Dylan freak. I've been listening to him since I was about 14.
Can you imagine Dylan wrote those songs in his early 20s?
No.
I mean,
it's the lyrics. That's, I know Derek is a huge Prince guy, right? And I'm not a big Prince fan, but I've seen him walk out on a stage with like crazy great musicians and just blow them all away, the guy, and Dylan obviously is not that kind of musician, but his lyrics, I think, are, amazing.
Yeah, all those guys. We've talked about Billy Joel, but Billy Joel didn't write another song after 1980, 1981.
He's been on a scholarship for a while.
He's been on a scholarship, but he sells out arenas left and right.
And look what he does. He's got Madison Square Garden as his home arena.
Yep.
He goes in there once a month, takes a helicopter in from the Hamptons, sells it out, takes his helicopter ride home.
Sleeps in his own bed.
Back in bed. Cool 15, 20 million, whatever they give him.
Rick was always used to tell me the key to this business is sleeping in your own bed as many times as you can.
That's what Rickles said. That's a great line, huh?
Yep.
Sleep in your own bed as many times as you can, and hopefully not alone.
Yep. Well, I hear that jingling.
What?
What is that jingling? You hear jingle bells?
No, Frank, start breaking your meds in half. Now you hear bells? The sound of what?
I think I hear
sleigh bells.
I think I hear Santa. It's Santa.
Hey,
you look
Frank and Billy.
You look a little.
How you doing?
You look a little worse for wear.
I'm way ahead of you, honey.
Wait a minute, honey. Were you at Mrs. Claus is there too?
That's Mrs. Claus over there. That's right. Isn't that right, Ginger? Mrs. Claus.
Wait, Billy.
Package you said you deliver. Bring that giant Yule log back here.
Yeah, that's the missus, all right. You know, she's calling out from the Claus bedroom here in the North Pole.
Those were the good old days. I miss working the pole.
It sounds to me like she wants you to go back, Santa.
Oh, that was a really good reading, Frank. I couldn't have done that better. You know what it is? She gets caught up in all the. I get caught up getting all ready for the Christmas Eve. It takes me months and months, and she feels, neglected.
How about hornier than Prancer and Dancer if they were stuffed and mounted on the iron fucking throne?
The mouth on that woman.
The mouth is waiting for you to get off the damned phone.
Do you need to go, Santa?
Oh, no. You don't mind. Don't mind the missus. You know, we're just having a little relaxing post-holiday cheer here at the Claus mansion. You know, we got a little libation here, a little warm fire.
Come fire me up, baby! Get back here and pet my turtle dogs! I got 2 of them!
Yeah, she's a freak too.
She sounds lively. Can we meet her on camera?
Oh, well, no. She's. It's just that she's all tied up at the moment.
Yeah, he means that literally. If you could see how I look, you'd be calling him Old Saint Dick.
She's getting in chains, but honey, don't get me in trouble here.
Wait a second. She really in chains or what?
Yeah, I'm like Dick Cheney. I'm in chains. Do you get it?
Yeah,
you hear me now?
we got it the first time.
She could undo the lock. You know, don't get me in trouble here, honey. You can get yourself out.
Fine, whatever. I did it. I'm out. I'm going out. I'm smoking, okay?
I thought you quit smoking.
Didn't quit cigarettes. But you want to hear this bong? You'll love it. It lights up like a chimney.
Are you good with that, Santa, or what?
Oh, he's good. That's the understatement of the year.
Oh, Mrs. Santa, I think I recognize you.
What? Yeah?
No, wait. I don't. Never mind.
No, you do, Frank. You do, because I used to dance at that place near the LAX, and you were a regular customer.
That wasn't me.
Oh, yes, it was, Frankie. All the girls used to talk about you all hands, Frank. You fucking octopus.
No, I think you're mistaken, Ginger. I mean Mrs. Claus.
Oh, you can kiss my infected mistletoe, Frank. Frankincense, you stinky animal.
I think she does know you.
Wait. It's Mrs. Claus. She knows everyone, and I mean everyone.
I'm getting out of here. Come on, Rudolph. This guy ain't got no more milk left in his cookies, okay? No more milk left in his cookies.
I didn't mean anything by that. Come back, please.
Merry Christmas.
I know where to find you.
Now that's an exit.
Yeah, well, you know, guys, she's gone, and you know what? You owe me I owe you a big favor.
It sounds like you're having a pretty good time there, Santa. I don't know.
Well, I gotta tell you, she stays a little too long. She's kind of loud, and I'll let you in a little secret. They ain't the real Mrs. Claus.
Really? Now, we were completely fooled, weren't we, Billy?
Oh, yeah, not a clue. I just thought he liked saying ho, ho, ho because he was laugh kind of thing, you know?
Oh, I see what you did there. Well, you don't tell the missus, okay? Because she's, I love her dearly, and there's no prenup.
So anyway, how are you guys doing? Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah. How you guys? Did you have a good Christmas? By the way, I got to know, how do you do that, guys? How do you do that?
Do what?
Do what?
Make your studio spin around like that.
This guy knows the show. He's right there. I tell you what, you look the part, pal. You look like you had a rough couple of days.
So what do you got planned for the next week or month or year until the fucking elves start building again?
Well, I got the reindeer here, so they keep me company. And then Mrs. Claus, she doesn't like to do anything though, really. She just likes to sit home. But I digress.
Well, if you got the reindeer, Santa, pick out a pretty one. You know what I mean? If Ginger don't want to do nothing, Mrs. Claus don't want to do nothing, pick out a pretty one.
Yeah. Prancer and I, we're pretty close.
It was thanks for taking time out of your Christmas day
Busy schedule
to meet with us and give us a download on what happened last night. And I don't want to ask what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day, but Happy New Year, Santa and Mrs. Claus or Ginger or everybody else who is in the North Pole.
Get Ginger
All
out
right,
of get Ginger
We'll
out
see
of
you
her
in-
cold clothes.
a little dry gin there.
There you go. Get Ginger out of her wet clothes and into a dry martini.
Hey, you should be on this side. Well,
See you, Santa.
Take care,
Merry
my
Christmas, Frank and Billy.
Take care,
you.
pal. Merry Christmas, Santa. Terrific.
Oh, Santa and Ginger. What a treat.
Santa, Ginger was a treat.
She was a treat.
She seemed more familiar to me than you, I think, back in the day, you know?
Well, she might have been. She didn't have that Asian look to her though.
That was way back in the day.
Way
Back in the day.
Well, that was.
I like the wild hair, the smeared lipstick.
Yeah.
I'm big on that, yeah.
Really?
Back in the day.
trashy.
I want to get you Ginger's number.
I think that is that the real Mrs. Claus?
No, that was not the real Mrs. Claus. There is no real Mrs. Claus.
I know there's no real Claus. I mean, I know this.
Missy Ginger could get her claws into me. How about?
The first time my old man told me that there was no Santa Claus, right? He told me there was no Santa Claus. I was so freaking depressed. I got right into my car. I drove straight to a bar and I got drunk. I was pissed.
You've used that line before.
Yes, I have.
It's laid there also.
And it sucked then, and it's even worse now. Nothing like calling back a bad joke.
Well, we should look forward to many good jokes in 2025.